When we teach peekaboo or middle, our intention is to get the dog to come towards us, wrap themselves around our leg, come in between our legs, and sit or stand in between our legs looking up at us. So it's a cool trick, it's a very neat trick, but it also has other values. You can use it as part of your recall. The dog finishes a recall in a trick which is high fun and highly rewarding. Or when you want to stop on a walk and talk to a friend or take a call, which I hope you don't while you're on a walk. It is brilliant to get him to wrap himself around your leg, sit or stand in between your legs, and just wait there until you are ready to move along after, say for instance, having a chat with a friend. So, how we teach peekaboo is luring. We're going to lure the dog to the back of our leg with one hand. We're going to swap the treats from one hand to the other hand. Get the dog in between our legs, and there the dog sits. These are the tiniest treats, but it takes forever to eat them. Okay, so you're going to, again, I'm going to do it from this side now with Clyde so that you can see from this side. Clyde, come. I lure him around my leg. When he's behind this leg, my right leg, I'm going to lure him through with the other hand. Stand up and reward him there. Break. Now what is nice is once you get the middle behavior, you can then start building on duration, how long the dog stays there. And basically what we do there in the beginning, our rate of reinforcement is so high. You reward, 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 so that you don't even give him a chance to get out of that focused position. And as he gets really good at staying there, you can increase the time between the rewards. So it could be reward, reward, reward. Okay, so let's go again. Yes. And so I want to build the duration. So I reward very frequently. And what is a good idea is that you build in a release cue, so that he will stay in that position and until I tell him he can break. Break! And then only does he leave the middle position. So, at the end, what I'm aiming for is that I will purely do this with my hand, without luring, without food, and that the dog will come towards me and wrap himself around my leg. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start luring without a treat in this hand or that hand, and then rewarding him when he's sitting. Break. You can also introduce a verbal cue. So for peekaboo, the verbal cue that is the easiest for me to use is middle. So as the dog approaches me, when he's about a meter or so away from me, I'm going to say the cue word middle, and then I'll still follow with the visual cue. Middle. Yes, good boy. You can see I had no food lures in my hands there. I will only start rewarding him and have the food available and visually available when he's already in the middle position. Break. Middle. Yes, good boy. Break. Middle. Yes, good boy. So with Clyde, he is at a stage where we still need quite a bit of a hand lure. Break. But you move on to a level where you purely can use your hand signal. So whereas Clyde is still on a hand lure phase of peekaboo or muddle, Mr. Darcy is very well versed in a visual cue. So again, with him it is not necessary to have a food lure in your hand. You are basically just going to point with your hand like this. Yes. Break. Yes. Good lad, well done. Stay. Stay. Break. Good boy, well done. And once you get the right hand side of the peekaboo, you can do exactly the same training on the left hand side. And you can then start alternating one to the other. Yes, good boy. So again, peekaboo, a great trick. You can use it for trick certifications, and what I find really, really valuable is to use on a walk when you want to stop, have a chat with somebody. Your dog has got something to do, he's got a specific behavior, and he just sits there and you have nothing to worry about. So he's wondering why I'm not doing a peekaboo with him at the moment. Okay, so that is peekaboo or muddle. A really, really great way to get a good interaction and partnership going between you and your dog. Thank you.